Hey everyone, how are you doing? Today's flow is going to be a hip opening flow, so it's going to feel really good and really relaxing. So we have this beautiful background today, a really nice day outside, and hopefully during this sequence you can really enjoy opening your hips, stretching your hips, your pelvis, and other areas of the lower body. So let's go ahead and lay our mats down and get started. We're going to start at the top of our mats, feet nice and firm, arms out to the sides. When you're ready, inhale, raise your arms up into the air. And then exhale, bring your hands back down by your sides. Again, inhale, bring your arms up. And then exhale, just lower your hands down. One more round, inhale the arms up. Good, exhale, fold forward for me. Drop your head and just feel yourself release as it shakes from side to side. Lift halfway, gaze nice and flat back forward. Exhale, fold. When you're ready, inhale bone by bone, roll it all the way back up, reach your arms into the sky. And then exhale again, fold forward. Lift halfway, nice long back. Then go ahead and step your left leg back. Lower your knee. Walk your right foot over to the right. Hands inside of your foot and then lead with your chest forward. Get this nice pull in this back hip and breathe slowly. And then when you're ready, we're gonna curl our back toes and raise our knee. You're just gonna shift forward and back in your hips, noticing in this lizard pose how they feel early on. Exhale when you're ready, straighten both legs, look back at your left leg. Good, shift forward, step your right foot back, first high plank, we'll lower all the way down when you're ready. Take your fingertips off the mat, tops of the feet down. Inhale, bring the chest up. Exhale, lower. Bring the hands in a little bit closer, fingertips. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. And now plant the hands firmly. Inhale, up. And then exhale back to your first downward facing dog. Let your head drop, soften your knees. Good. Gaze forward when you're ready. Tiptoe all the way up. And then exhale on your breath out, fold forward. Inhale, reach and rise, stand tall. Exhale, fold forward. Take your right foot and step it back. Bring your right knee down slowly, walk your left foot over to the left, both hands inside, and then sink your hips forward. From here, curl your back toes and raise your knee up. Press back through your heel, lead with your heart, and then shift forward and back slowly. So again, lizard on this side, noticing the sensations and the differences. Exhale, squeeze the legs, and now straighten both legs. Look back at your right leg. 3, 2, bend forward into the knee. Exhale, big step back to plank. Good, lower down to the belly again. This time, take the fingertips forward of the face, and then inhale, raise the heart up from here. Bend your knees, heels to butt. Chest is up. Forearms come down and then just sway side to side in the hips. So massage your quads and relax any tension you're holding. Exhale, relax your legs down slowly. Bring your face down, use your hands. Inhale, up dog or cobra. So the difference are the hips. If they're lifted, that would be your up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. Place the left foot down, raise the right leg to the sky. Bend your knee and open up your hip. Good, find room in the front of this thigh and then exhale, step to the outside of your right hand again. Breathe into your hips. Carefully lower your back knee. Keep your left hand rooted. Inhale the right arm up and over the head. Take a big lateral stretch. Look underneath the right armpit. Notice I'm kind of looking behind me. Exhale your hand down. Curl your toes back to down dog. Glue the right foot down, raise the left leg up, bend and open the hip. Straighten the leg. Exhale, step to the outside of your left hand again and hold. Lower the back right knee. And then again, we're gonna reach out to the side and then over the head for this lateral stretch. 3, 2, exhale the hands down. Step back to down dog. So now that you're getting a little bit more comfortable in your hips, we're gonna inhale, raise our right leg slowly. Bend the knee and open the hip. And then try to walk your hands a little bit closer and really lift the knee. Good. Maybe this left hand is gonna reach around and you can grab your foot. Roll your body open. Release your left hand, straighten the leg. Walk your hands out, and then one more time, step this right foot outside of your right hand. Now, if you want to lower your back knee, you may. Otherwise, maybe lower your forearms, and then just sink forward into the hips. 3, 2, straighten the hands, this time, big step forward. Exhale, fold in deeply. Roll up bone by bone, so take your time letting the muscles stack, and then inhale, raise your arms up into the air. Good, exhale the hands to your heart. Take your hips in a little circle in one direction, and then a little circle the opposite direction. Good. From that place, inhale, bring the feet closer together. Raise your arms high into the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Step back to plank pose. Full vinyasa, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Good, left leg, lift it up. Bend your knee and open your hip. Now walk your hands back, get a little bit closer, but not too close. So you wanna make sure you feel good with where you are. Reach your right hand around, and then maybe you can hold your foot. 3. Kick and lift. 2. Both hands down, lift the leg. Exhale, walk the hands forward, step your left foot to the outside of your hand. Now again, you can lower this knee or right forearm first, and you might only be able to get one down. And then if you can, the left will join too. Breathe into your hips. 3, 2, straighten the arms. Exhale, step forward and fold forward. Good, bend the knees, roll to stand slowly. Take your time. Again, take your hips in one circle in one direction, and then one circle the other direction. Good, and now I'm gonna turn and face you so that you can see me a little bit better. We're gonna go ahead and raise our right knee to our chest, so I'm mirroring you. We're gonna cross our ankle over our thigh and sit down into the hips a little bit. So if you have like a chair in front of you or a table, you can put your hands on that. Maybe you bring your hands all the way to the ground. Just work on this outer right hip. Nice deep breaths in and out. Good, try to balance maybe, hands to your heart, and then again, sit a little bit deeper. Bring the knee up, big circle out, and then release. Now we're gonna step wide, we're gonna bend into that same knee. Pause here, opposite leg is straight, so you'll see that nice long straight line. I'm gonna take my hand and grab the outside of my leg, so my left hand's reaching for my right leg, bend my elbow and then raise really high through my right fingertips, twist. 3, 2, exhale, center, wide-legged forward fold, breath out. Roll it up. Good, step your feet in. Now we're gonna cross this ankle over our thigh. So you're gonna hug your left knee to your chest first. Exhale when you're ready, cross it over. Good, now option 1, stay here. Maybe put your hands on something if you have a table in front of you. Or maybe if you have room in your hips, lower your hands all the way down. Try not to look straight ahead. Try to drop the head if your hands are down so your neck back here can completely relax. Good. Now we're going to try to hold the balance in center now that we've given it a nice little stretch. 3, 2, inhale, bring the knee up, big circle out, and then release. Go ahead and find that wide stance. So we're going to deeply bend into our opposite leg now. So you're going to bend your left knee. Right leg is straight, hands to leg. Nice deep stretch here. Good. Now if you can, we're going to take our opposite hand. So right hand's going to grab the leg. You'll look over the shoulder as you reach your left arm way up into the air. 3. Push through your opposing foot. 2. Come to center, and then you're going to directly fold forward. Good. Let your head shake from side to side. Just release your breath. And then bone by bone, rise all the way to stand nice and slow, shoulders back and down. Good. Big step towards the front of your mat when you're ready. You're going to inhale your arms up high. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, vinyasa, so plank. Lower down. Inhale up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Press back through your heart. Good. We're going to step our feet wide on our mat. Walk our hands back towards our feet. And then I want you guys to come all the way up. Make sure your feet are turned out. You're going to bring your hands to heart center. And you're going to slowly sink down into your hips, pressing your knees apart. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you're ready, you're just going to simply bring your hands forward, straighten your legs, and then drop your head for me. Good. This time the feet are going to touch. The knees are going to separate, so my heels are closer. And then option 1, you're going to stay here. So this might be a lot for your feet and your hips. Option 2, the arms come forward. And then option 3 for the hips, we're going to reach around, hold the heels, and then lower the head. And then when my head hits the ground, I can slow my breath. Good. When you're ready, straighten the arms and then the legs. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Reach high into the air. And then exhale, pull your hands to your heart. Good. Release your hands down by your sides. And when you're ready, just simply bow forward. Walk it out to plank. Take your chaturanga lower. Inhale up. Exhale when you're ready, back through your down dog. Right leg is going to lift to the sky. Step it in between your hands and then lower your back knee so that you're at a 90-degree angle, front knee and back hip. So you want this nice long spine from your tail to the top of your head. Now this is where you have to check in with your hips and see how they're feeling. So we're going to try to bring our right hand to our right thigh, and I want you to sink forward here and then come back. 2 more times. Come forward and back. And then 1 more time. Come forward. See how you feel. Good. And then exhale very slowly. Bring your hands down. Curl your back toes. Again, we're going to take that nice hamstring stretch. You're going to drop your head. Your right toes are lifted if possible. Exhale, breath out. Bend your right knee. Peel your right arm into the air to twist. And now watch. I'm going to drop my back foot. I'm going to sink my left hip down to hover. 3. Lot of stretch here. 2. Exhale up and over, frame the foot, and just take a big step back to down dog on your exhale. Left leg lifts on your inhale, step forward, and lower your back knee. So again, we're gonna work on that 90-90. So you're gonna pull back a little bit, squeeze your inner thighs in, keep your head right over your hips. Now, if you feel good, we're gonna gently place our left hand on our thigh and we're gonna sink forward and then we'll pull back. We'll try that twice more. Forward and back. One more time, come forward and back. Now maybe stay forward if it's available and hold for 3. Hold for 2. Exhale, frame the foot. Curl your back toes, raise your knee, and then again, find that deep hamstring stretch. 3, 2, exhale, big step, back to down dog. Press back. Now you're gonna bend your knees so that your belly and your thighs meet. Lift your butt and then hold it here. Your neck is totally relaxed for 3, 2, straighten those legs out. Walk your hands all the way back to your toes and then slowly and carefully roll up bone by bone by bone. Good, so we're gonna go ahead and have a seat on the mat from there. So as you have a seat, I want you to be aware of kind of the warmness that you built in your hips from all this movement, but also how you are in your mobility. So we're gonna extend our right leg out and we're gonna hug our left leg in, but my foot and leg have some space here, okay? I just want you to kind of breathe and notice this pull in the outer left hip. Maybe it's a lot, maybe not much, and then we're gonna twist towards the straight right leg. Good, now I'm gonna find a fold in between my bent knee and my straight leg. And you should feel this in your hamstrings, maybe in your groin, maybe in your low back, and maybe walk those hands out, fold in as deep as possible. Good, bring it back up slowly, and then just switch sides. So we'll let our left leg go out. We'll pull our right foot in. Again, my foot and leg aren't touching, and then I'll twist towards my straight leg to get the pose started. Now my goal is to sit up as straight as I can and rotate and look over my back shoulder. From here, I'm gonna shift. My right knee is facing out towards the water, my left foot slightly facing in this direction, not straight ahead, and then I'm gonna fold in between the two of them. 3 deep breaths. Good. Bring yourself up, bottoms of the feet together when you're ready. Sit up nice and tall for me. Inhale, nice long spine, flat back. Exhale, bring the hands forward if available, and then lower the face down. And I know that this might be deep for some of you, so honestly, it's totally fine if sitting up straight is better. And just feel the breath as you fold. Good, come up very slow. And you're gonna scoot your butt forward so you can slowly lay down onto your back. I want you to carefully bring the knees together, feet apart, and just kind of notice how the hips feel in this moment. Exhale, reverse it. Bottoms of the feet together, knees apart. Take 5 deep breaths here together. So inhale, bring the breath in. Exhale out for 1. Inhale in. Exhale out for 2. Inhale in. Exhale out for 3. 2 more, inhale in. Exhale out for 4. 1 more big breath in. Release the breath out. And when you're ready, hug the legs in very slowly. Hold your knees and draw figure 8s on the sky. And then as you do this, just kind of notice the release in the outer part of your hips. Find the flexibility. 3, 2, and then 1. Give your knees a big squeeze. Raise your feet high into the air, roll through the ankles, point and flex your toes. Plant your feet to the mat. Place your hands to the thighs. Press really hard into the top of your thigh, right where it meets your hip flexors. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Good. Right leg long, then left. And I want you to take your arms far over your head. Big stretch. Hug your knees in. Hold the hamstrings. Rock up to seated. From there, turn and face me if you would like to. Sit up nice and tall. Nice, long, quiet spine. And just kind of notice if sitting like this is a bit more comfortable than maybe when you started, because maybe you have more room now on the outsides of your hips. Bring your hands to your heart. Send your breath directly into your pelvis, towards your hips, into your groin, finding release for 3, 2, and 1. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. Please bow forward. Namaste. Thank you for this practice. I hope the repetitive movement kind of helped open the outer and inner part of your hips. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for practicing with me online.